Evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Saturday, June 14, 2025. This is an earthquake report for the Gakkel Ridge Super Caldera submarine volcano. .9 at 10 kilometers depth. So this is the Gakkel Ridge submarine volcano that Mr. Stephen Burns has mentioned a few times. Quite sizable. It is let's say about 110 kilometers long. By about 40 kilometers wide. So there has been a number of earthquakes around this region here. Current position of the North Magnetic Pole is in this area here. So very eye-opening, let's just say for now. This reminds me of Edgar Cayce's, one of his readings related to the pole shift. In one of his readings, and I'll include a link, he says that there will be earthquakes or upheavals in the Antarctic and Arctic regions with consequential volcanic eruptions in torrid areas, which is more or less the equatorial regions. Upheavals in the Arctic, then volcanic eruptions at equatorial regions. So doing a little bit of research, I noted that in Alaska, which would qualify as within the Arctic region, on November 3rd, 2002, there was a 7.9 earthquake. It was preceded by a 6.7 foreshock. Then, the next day, or starting the same day and into the next day, in November 3rd and 4th, Ecuador's Reventador had 3 to 4 substantial eruptions. So that's very interesting. So somewhere in Alaska, 7.9, and then in Ecuador's Reventador, large consecutive eruptions. As for the outskirts of the Antarctica, there has been an increase in seismic activity. Now here is common, here is, is starting to be common. This area here is not common. This is not on a fracture zone. This was a few days ago. It was 5.7s and lowers magnitude. 3 days ago. These are all shallow depth. So one of the signs that he suggests or indicates is when we start seeing upheavals in the Antarctica and the Arctic region, such as this one right here, Then at the same time, there will be volcanic eruptions at the torrid areas, very arid and dry, otherwise equatorial regions. This one here, earthquakes normally don't get up this far in Alaska. 4.7 at 15 kilometers depth. Actually, let's check the timing. 7:32. Okay, so about 11 and a half hours apart. So I've always known this. So one of the indications are preceding the pole shift is, according to Edgar Casey, is upheaval in the Arctic areas and the Antarctica regions. There is one thing about the Antarctica. Every once in a while, there are heat detections throughout the Antarctica. So I'm just going to make this a single report for the Gakkel Ridge earthquake. Very concerning, and it's happening right at the super volcano. We'll let Mr. Burns do the rest. This is also, folks, this is the north magnetic cusp that the highly charged particles are funneled down into. Right here, so this is the region of the dipole, right here. So during enhanced solar winds, geomagnetic storms, a lot of the charged particles are funneled right here. And I'm going to leave that right here for now.